Hello everyone, hope y'all had a great Christmas and holiday. ShadowRock here with a couple updates on Mega Man X DiVE. Well, it's another day, another character tease. The Rockman X DiVE social media pages have come out with another post, this time an announcement for the weapon design competition. They say, as part of yet another English sentence, those who win the top 3 from competition will get one S-rank character after the game officially launched. Can you figure out which character it is? So we got this image with the capsule and the character inside. It definitely looks like Mega Man X himself sporting an armor. Most likely this is the X3 armor, aka the Max armor. Just kidding! Max armor hyper chip form would have been cool as an S-rank character, but no, it's the first armor from Mega Man X1. Yes, the plot armor of light itself. The fins on the helmet match up quite nicely, the buster is more rounded in the Max armor version, and the legs are lacking the sharp knee pads that the Max armor has. Yep, this most certainly looks like the armor of light. This is actually the first character tease we had in a while that wasn't already data mined during the closed beta test, so we don't have an official render to go on. But we would theorize that its skills will be the tapeworm charge shot, which isn't as powerful as the other charge shots that X gets later on in the series, but it is a lot of projectiles, which could be quite deadly in player versus player battles since iframes is not a big factor in Rockman X DiVE. Ooh, oh dear. And not to mention the one-shotting Hadouken from Street Fighter. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be its other special. I doubt it will one-shot in Rockman X DiVE, but you know it will be pretty powerful because Capcom loves their Street Fighter. With the Hadouken in mind, I could see why it's an S-rank character. I still don't think the armor should be in the same league as Ultimate Armor, but it is the classic first armor, so guess they want to pander to X1. Unless all the different armors, like the previously data mined Giga armor from X2, all becomes S-rank characters anyways. I just thought A rank would have made more sense for the armors that are not Ultimate Armor and Hyperchip form of X3's armor, just because X himself starts at B rank, just like at the beginning of the X series. We'll just have to see what they do though. But there you go folks, that's your first look at First Armor X and Rockman X DiVE. Now we're going to move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Next up is a little tidbit I want to share with you guys regarding the release date. As we already know, Rockman X DiVE is now slated to come out in Q1 2020, which runs from January to the end of March. So that means we should see the game before the end of March unless it gets delayed again, but let's assume it doesn't. One clue that can help us guess the release date is the fact that this weapon design contest, which this S-rank character is for, ends on January 7th. Then the top 30 will be picked and they'll go through a voting process until a winner is decided. Now that they are promising a character for the winners when the game comes out, that probably means the game is coming out very soon after the contest ends. But how soon, you may ask? Well, that's where the other big hint comes into play. As it turns out, by using the mobile phone emulator BlueStacks, Rockman fans over in Japan have had some success attempting to connect Rockman X DiVE to the servers and then data mining what comes back. It seems like the developers are updating the servers as they add new assets, and by connecting the game, it is apparently possible to get some of those assets back. One of the major assets that was apparently found was Valentine costumes. Do you remember the Christmas costumes we've been talking about for a while now? Well, now we have Valentine's ones as sort of a replacement since now the game has been delayed past Christmas. So it seems like the Rockman X DiVE developers are targeting Valentine's as the next big holiday to celebrate in terms of skins. And you know what that means folks, if there is going to be a Valentine event, that would mean we will see Rockman X DiVE come out before Valentine's Day on February 14th. Unfortunately, I cannot show you any of the assets because I simply do not have them. It's sad to say, but the Japanese fanbase has been rather angry at the Western fanbase for leaking things, trying to secure rare things and other things like that. There's a mindset there that this Rockman stuff is only for the Japanese fans and the Western fans have no right to put their dirty hands on it or something like that. As a result, like I said, the Japanese people have been talking about this server data mining stuff over on 2chan apparently. Other than that though, they are gatekeeping all the info from the Western fan base. In other words, if we want to see the stuff for ourselves, well, one of us Western people are going to have to get on that and try connecting the game to the servers ourselves. The question is, who wants to do it? I don't necessarily have the know-how, but hey, if one of you guys out there are good at this data mining stuff and want to try it out, get your BlueStacks emulator and give it a whirl. And if you do find anything, feel free to DM me personally, and I'll take a look at what you got. But yeah, long story short, the game is apparently going to come out before Valentine's Day on February 14th. So perhaps we'll be able to play Rocking the Next Dive sooner than we thought. Although, it is coming in rather close to the release date of Mega Man Zero and ZX Legacy Collection. So suffice to say, we are going to be very busy coming up. Should be fun though, and that will about do it for our Rocking the Next Dive update today. Do you agree that this S-Ring character is Max Armor X, or do you think it's something else? Are you excited to see Max Armor or another Armor of X be in the game? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching. For all things Mega Man and Rocking the Next Dive, of course stay tuned to ShadowRockZX for the latest updates. Until next time folks, rock on, and enjoy the holidays.